our Heavenly Father, God. Without Him, in reality, it's a miracle that I'm here today. But let me just ask you a question. Have you ever had something like bad happen to you, and then later through time you come to realize it was actually a good thing? Right? You know what I'm talking about? So back in December, it's Christmas. I'm with my family. I'm on vacation. I'm having the time of my life. And then 3 days later, I'm having lunch, and then all of a sudden I bite my lip. I'm like, ow. I started bleeding. It felt weird. And then I get a glass of water, and I'm struggling drinking. I'm spilling all over. I'm like, what is going on? So I go to the doctor, and the doctor runs some tests on me. And just imagine hearing this. Mr. Rivera, you don't have a stroke. Oh, thank God. But unfortunately, you're suffering facial paralysis. You have Bell's palsy. And in 24 hours, the right side of your face is going to be paralyzed. My heart sank. I couldn't believe it. And he was right. The very next day, I go in the mirror, and I'm looking at myself. I can't even close my eye. I can't even speak properly. I can't even smile. I was so scared. I was devastated. I'm just like, well, what do I do? And then you're thinking what I'm thinking. I'm like, how? How did this happen to me? And then why? Why? I had so many goals and plans for 2025. But more importantly, what do I need to do now so I can heal my face? And I just really couldn't do anything. What I need to do. And so I began the long process of physical therapy and acupuncture. But outside of visiting my doctors, I couldn't go out. I couldn't go to work. I couldn't go to my board meetings. I couldn't go to church. I couldn't attend the schools I wanted to visit. I couldn't do anything. And I'm like, well, what do I do now? And my beautiful, caring wife, she comes up to me and she says, well, bueno, ¿cómo vas a estar en casa? In other words, she's like, well, since you're going to be home and you're looking for something to do, why don't you go ahead and get started with the laundry? You do the dishes, you come off the floor, and go ahead and clean the house. You like my wife. So needless to say, she kept me busy. But it wasn't until March. And in March, I was working with my son Noah. He was struggling with math and English. And you know, today's math is a lot different than in our time. So I'm working with him, his teacher is helping him, I'm working with him, and then one day we get home. And my son, he pulls out from his book, but he's very excited. He's like, Papa, I want to show you something. He pulls out this sheet of paper. I look at it, and he scores a 100 perfect score on his test. And he was just so happy. And I was so happy for him. And then that night, I came to realize that this medical leave is probably one of the best things that happened to me. Because I was able to spend more time with my family, help my son, get closer to God. And as you can see, I got a lot healthier. And as of today, I've lost 25 pounds since December. And this past Tuesday, after 4 months, I finally completed my physical therapy. So it's been amazing. And the reason I'm sharing this with you, because in my loneliest of moments, in my lowest of moments, when I needed help, it was people in this room that reached out to me. It was people in this room that prayed for me. And among them were some of the members of the Board of Education. Teachers, the principal, the administrator, they reached reached out to me, and they helped remind me why I even did this in the first place. And that is to make sure that every child has a helping hand. Because I know how powerful it is when someone says, and how simple it is to say, how can I help you? And although I'm still not 100% fully healed yet, I am 100% committed to serving in the Elizabeth Ward Mission.